And I'll blame them Gbemi's generation.
Excuse me. Because of what? Listen, ladies, meeting his mom nowadays, it means
Nothing.
nada.
If you can't afford your transport to a date, then you don't have a business. You don't have any business dating.
Oh, and you're saying that a guy that has been around, a guy that literally has like a very high body count, is attractive.
Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of OffAir with Gbemi and Toolz. My name is Gbemi.
And I'm Toolz.
Welcome.
This is the final episode of the season.
Oh my God.
Might be, might not be. Yeah. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. But before we start, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Have you? All of the people that complained that we weren't on YouTube, we're back. This is our first season back. If you don't want us to disappear again, please subscribe.
Yes, very important. Also, a big shout out to our good friends at Jay's Diner.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes. Big shout out to Jay's Diner. Big shout out to Jay's Diner. They totally looked after us this season.
Yes.
Make sure you check them out. They are in Ikoyi, right? And they've got like an array of fantastic, yummy dishes for your belly.
Yeah.
All right.
But okay, so let's get into it. We've received some fan mail and we definitely have to go get into this one. This one, I was like, oh, we really have to read this out. So listen carefully. The title is, Am I Being Ungrateful or Just Right? So the person says, please keep me anonymous. Hello, Toolz and Gbemi. I am a huge fan of you two and an OG OffAir gang member.
Whoop, whoop.
You are the reason I'm in the media space. I love and adore you guys. So that's very nice. Thank you very much. She says, I'm 19 and I'm fresh out of school and God is good. Through my hard work, consistency and grace, God's grace, I got a job that doesn't pay badly at all. The whole family was happy and this is just the second month. My parents monitor the time I'm being paid and request for part of my salary immediately and still encourage me to save and also advise me not to manage money at the same time because according to them, I can afford it. My mom has also tried to stop buying things or doing things for me and she just thinks I don't need her money. And technically, yes, but I always want to be the one to genuinely give them from my heart and not them demanding. I had to go to the next page for a second. I always want to be the one to genuinely give them from my heart and not them demanding from me. I have noticed all these things for a while now. Actually, before I started earning constant income, they did this. But now, I lie about any money I earn and I don't want to. It's sad. I understand that they're my parents and they have sacrificed a lot for me, but I feel very somehow when they do that. They don't even allow the money to be in my account for a second before they start requesting, and it's very sad. I spend a huge bulk on transportation and when I try to bring it up, they call me wicked and an ingrate. And my dad even threatened to not do anything in support to my life again because it's their right. I am sincerely tired. Am I really an ingrate?
Yo, where do we start from? This makes me quite sad. And if you remember when we had our tax episode with Tosin, she actually said that you should not let your family members know how much you earn. When she first said it, I was like, that's a bit, and then I completely agree. Like, I think
situations like this
later on in the day, I actually was like, she's speaking sense, because she said it for this reason. She said that you shouldn't do this because you don't want them to count your money for you. Somebody that kind of, imagine somebody knowing that, okay, Gbemi's earning like 5M for this. Oh, but she can afford to give me this. You don't know what her plan
why are
is
you
for the money.
calculating your expenses on my own?
You do not know what her plans are for the money. Maybe she wants to get a new car and she's been saving and you don't know. So I think that obviously that ship has sailed because they know how much she earns. I don't know if it's worth having a conversation with them, but if I was her, you know what I'll do? I don't know if it's a he or a she.
She's a girl.
It's a
lady.
I would really think about, can I move out?
That's
And
another expense.
That's what I'm saying. I said, think about it. I wouldn't say go ahead and do it. Think about it. Does it make sense? Because being in a situation where your money's being counted, it's like as soon as it's salary day, there are all these demands on you. It's much.
She said the money doesn't even stay in her account for long before they start requesting things.
And what would happen if she literally just said, no, I'm not doing it?
She said they'll call her an ingrate. Her father has already sworn not to have anything to do with her again
so
or to help her
unfair.
again. That's
It's
not
so
fair.
unfair.
I mean, at the same time, I understand you're living with them, you know, they need help, but you also have to think for yourself. You have to save. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow and then this job that is not
gone.
paying you badly is gone. So you have to put something away for the rainy day. So I feel like there should be some sort of percentage.
Yes.
That you're like, okay, this is the percentage I'm going to give you people towards whatever is happening in the house. And beyond this percentage, I cannot give.
I
Do you understand?
was actually going to say that I think that she's living with her parents, obviously, and she is bringing in money. So I think it's a natural thing to contribute. It makes sense to contribute. Now, in terms of how much you contribute, that's up to you guys to, try and figure that out. But I do agree. I was actually going to say that I think you should say, okay, this is going to be my monthly contribution towards the house, towards like the groceries, towards the, different bills and everything. And that is pretty much it. Now, if maybe, I don't know, your mom says, I want to buy a phone, I want to buy this. If you feel you can do it, go ahead. But I think there should be a limit. There should be like a set amount that you're going to say, look, I'm going to give this to you every month. All the different things in the house that, you do that you feel like I should contribute to, this is my contribution, and leave it at that. If you want to do anything extra, that's up to you. I think that's a fair step.
Yeah.
I think that's better than, you kind of just saying, oh, let me just give it to you when I want. Just have like a set, this is going
amount
towards you
that
guys.
This is what it is.
That should, I hope that should ease things a little bit.
We hope so. Yeah. And again, you're only 19. One thing I give me a bit of concern is that she said she spends a lot of money on transportation.
That means she's quite far from her job.
One, or she's entering cabs. And I know it's more convenient, but if you count the amount of money now it costs to get into, I'm not going to mention the cab companies versus looking for other means to get to where you're going, even if it means getting up early. There's so many things, but even if it's getting up earlier than usual, I think you should do it, because spending a good chunk of your salary on cabs is really not, you are 19, you can enter bus stay,
And you know what? Save, invest, save.
Follow Tosin, Tosin Olasende on socials.
She had some amazing advice when she was here.
On how to invest, on how to save,
And she was also talking about people that are living at home. So at that stage, that's when you should actually be saving the most, because generally you're not paying rent, and you're going to be paying, a certain number towards, contributions to the house. But I still think you should be able to save a lot.
Yeah, and
Just
invest. Try to invest.
The situation becomes like unbearable, because I mean, if it's becomes unbearable, the only thing you can do is move out, right?
But or find, maybe a family member to stay with, or a friend to stay with, because the cost of living, I'm assuming you're in Lagos, the cost of rent is really expensive right now. Imagine going somewhere and you pay the first year rent. Okay, this is not so bad. And then halfway into your first year, your landlord comes and says, so your new rent's going to be times 3. Or times
Madness.
2, or whatever it is.
There was somebody I know that they just added like 10M to their rent, and I'm just
Absolutely.
like, what the hell are they supposed to do? Anyhow, good luck to you. Let us know how it goes. I think you should try that option first, where you just say to them, you kind of need to look at your numbers. You need to look at your figures. You need to look at what you're spending on, transportation. If it's that you're spending a lot because you're traveling from a further distance, take that into consideration. If you're spending a lot because you're using cabs, maybe use, local transport, and then figure out a good figure that you can say that you're comfortable to give to your parents every month. Yeah. And I think that wouldn't drain you. Yeah, that's a good start. Yeah. Obviously not like half and everything, but like a good, decent amount that you can say, okay, fine, I can give this to my parents and hopefully they'll lay off me. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, best of luck. I was going to say that if you have, fan mail, or if you want to send us an email and you want us to give you advice on something, but this is kind of the last episode. But you know what? We're always kind of here. You know what? So go ahead and send it.
What if we just do video. We just give our own advice, like record the video and just send it. We'll read out the fan mail and then we'll do a video with our phones and be like, so you said this. No, it's true now. I mean, we don't have to have the whole setup.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But send it.
Yeah.
You know, we can always like respond on like social media and everything.
Dearly beloved, as you can see, we're all wearing black because we're here to discuss the dire world of dating in today's Nigeria. It's a very sad situation. So, okay, but guys, yeah, so we have our guests in the studio and we just also happened to wear black. It was not planned.
It wasn't planned.
But
it wasn't planned.
I think this episode warrants it because the horror stories I'm hearing from single men and single women today, we have to discuss it. So on my left, we have a single lady, Gen Z. Her name is Nimi. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
In her 20s. And we've also got a gentleman.
Not Gen Z.
He's a millennial.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But welcome, sir, Mr. Peeshaun. Or how would you like us to introduce you?
Peeshaun.
Peeshaun. Okay. I'm sure if you're on social media, especially Nigerian in Instagram, you probably or TikTok, you probably come across his videos where he's always talking about dating, marriage, and all of that. And yes, we're ready. The title of this episode is "Why is dating so hard?" I mean, Toolz and I are not fully qualified to discuss this alone because we've been married for some years.
I thought you were going to say that we're not fully out of the dating scene.
I'm out of the...
What's going on here?
It's been years, so please.
But I heard that it's the ghetto.
I mean, it's always been the ghetto. I mean, but now I hear it's even worse. So, but first of all, why is dating so difficult? Let's start with the dating coach. Or relationship coach.
Yeah. A lot has changed. Actually, you're right. You guys are right. A lot has changed in the last 10 years. And we all know that it's because of social media. Everybody is approaching the dating scene in panic mode. What upsets me the most is seeing two great people walk right past each other and not recognize each other because everybody is deciding to move. All the guys are approaching the opposite sex like, all these girls don't mad. Now hook up, all these girls be, you know, that kind of thing. All the ladies are approaching the guys like, oh, he just wants to waste your time. So life is a game of focus, you know. What you focus on is what expands. So everybody goes into it projecting the worst onto the other person. And there's nobody you meet that will not have small brain touch.
Yeah. True.
Trust me.
There's no girl you meet that, you know, she will not give if you want her to be feminine, she has to give all that vibe of wanting what feminine ladies want.
They say it's very important to find somebody whose demons play well with your demons. That's it.
But when you're thinking the worst of the opposite gender already, then before the guy does one thing, you already assume the worst, you know. I think that's the starting point. Let me first say that one first before we...
To piggyback what he has said about social media, I think it's the illusion of choice. I mean, you're on Instagram, there's like 20 baddies per second. Come on. Even me, I'm like, oh, more babes, this Lagos. So they're like, guys, like, just scrolling. I feel like that could have done a number on your psychology. There's no way you're swiping left, swiping right, and you don't think you have the world at your fingertips. So I think that's like a big part of it for me.
A lot of Nigerian men complain. I've heard them complain. I have friends who are single, not married, and they complain that today's single woman is too materialistic. The biggest thing that I keep hearing is many of these girls, let's say, for example, you said social media, they start into a girl's DM, oh, you look nice, so let's go out sometime. The next thing the girl is saying to you, send me money for my hair, my dress, my makeup, and also...
Are you one of them?
I mean, not in the, you're just talking, but like if we enter it...
But starting from the beginning
let her explain. Okay, so
she said
a guy slides into your DM.
Yeah.
He's kind of, you know, he seems okay, decent looking, you know, he seems like a good option, slides into your DM, and he's like, he wants to get to know you better, he wants to maybe, you know, take you out for dinner or just hang out. What's your next response?
If I'm interested, sure. I'm not pro billing people you just started talking to. But then if I see this is heading somewhere serious and we're in a relationship, I'll start to ask, how far, like, are you able to handle shit around here? I'm very, very
What is
let's
serious?
talk about it.
What is serious?
Serious is you're clearly interested, you want this to be a relationship. I'm interested, I want it to be a relationship. So it's like, what can you do around here? Because I can handle shit on my own. So like, what are you coming here to do basically? Really?
Your thoughts?
Cool.
What's the terrible gone?
Oh, like let's be serious. No, even in general, let's be serious. I know I'm not taking it personal, but like, let's be serious.
See, the thing is,
I laugh so much I forgot my mind.
okay, this is one thing I want first of all clear, right? Human beings, we're all the product of the times we are born in,
Definitely.
right? So it's not like people in the 50s or 60s where they could not do what maybe people in the Gen Z era are doing. It's because of the times they were born in. People in the Gen Z era, like you said, the illusion of choice and many options, right? It's not because if they put these people in Gen Z, the kids now in 1950, they'll behave like those people did. So this is not me attacking Gen Z people. I'm talking about the time we live in. The female gender, both genders have issues, but I'm starting with the female gender now. We'll get to what the boys also do. I've never seen in history, I don't think we've seen a gameless generation like this generation of women. Zero game.
What do you mean by that?
Gameless.
Explain.
Zero game. Like, the word attraction belongs to the female gender. If I say that person is attractive, if you look and you see a guy, you look at me funny, like, what do you mean? But if you expect, like, it's a woman I'm talking about, So the attraction part of the equation is the woman, is the girls. But there's so much sex signal out there, but zero sex appeal. If you look at the millennial generation, right? If you even watch music videos, Cisco, DMX, what is J1 from America, you see the girls, the video vixens there. They look like good girls that are trying to be bad. They look like good girls that are trying to sneak out to the club. You know, that's superbly attractive. But young girls nowadays, baga, my birthday, body positivity, open everything. So unappealing. Men are not interested in those things. And this is why we have Gen Z girls.
Wait. They're not?
No, they're not. Still, what I want is different from what I want to keep. What I want to play with is different from what I want to take home. If you open Bobby, I will come and we'll give you all the hype. But we're not taking you home. All these girls that do BBL, they're the saddest. They're depressed and they don't have. It's not debatable. if it was Nyash and breast that used to keep men, those BBL girls will be hooked up already. They'll be married already.
Look, you get attention from girls of this generation want to keep the men. I think the problem stems from you thinking they actually want to keep the guys. Like, are they trying to really keep?
You work against nature. You work against your human nature. And just like you said, the illusion of options. You work against your human nature so much, you now get to your mid-30s and life starts to hit you. Like I was telling you, for instance, when you were younger, you were probably playing with maybe Barbie dolls or something.
Yeah.
You get to a certain age, you start playing with makeup.
Drink.
You know, nature will start giving you different things to work with. You know, so while you're in your 20s and you're hot, and I'll blame them Gbemi generation.
Excuse
Because of what?
me.
Because of what?
First of all, we're in the same generation. How old are you? How old are you?
Same age range.
What do so what do you mean the Gbemi generation as if no?
Because
You guys, and that's the thing I see with the female gender.
Oh.
The older ones don't want to advise the young ones because they feel the young ones will feel they are pick me or they are older women that just don't know what's up. But these young girls are heading in the same direction where nature will start to call on them. Nature will do what it wants to do. So that's why you think that they don't want to be kept. You want to be kept too.
Okay, so here's my question. So before you, when you said nature, please explain what you mean by nature. Do you mean by monogamous relationships? Or is that what you mean? Because a lot of people, men and women now, argue and say that monogamy is not natural.
Yeah.
No, co-natural.
Oh.
No, wait, hold on. Co-natural, but co-easy. But it is what we all want at the end of the day. You all want that one person, that special person. You all want to have one person that'll be yours. Maybe it's just like young men too, who are just prioritizing looks and everything. Then a guy at 25 is prioritizing looks and everything. Then it starts to near his 40s. He now starts to prioritize peace. You understand? Now he realizes that, hey, no be by bad you, no be by... in your 20s, you want to take a girl out and all your boys are like, yes, he is babe. But when you really know the meaning of peace, you're like, maybe my boys first sit down first. This girl just makes me happy, you know. So nature has different things it gives us at different times of life.
But you're making it sound like you can't want companionship and still want the person to look good. Like I can't want you to look good and want everything. No, like that's what it started to sound like.
No, I only just use that as an example of what people prioritize at different times in life. So when you said that, what makes me think that everybody, people don't want to be kept. Like they say women in your 20s, you prioritize fitness, fun, music, and food. Because you are 21, fun, music, and food. Oh, me, I eat at 2 a.m. See me, the food doesn't even show. I have a flat stomach. Big belly is looking at you at 28 years old. You start to see that you're expanding. I'm not body shaming anybody. It's just you guys have hormonal everything in your body, which men have to start to understand, by the way. Men are very ignorant about this, what women go through. But it now gets to maybe you're nearing 30s, you now start to prioritize fitness. Right? You start to prioritize fitness, you start to prioritize family, and so it begins to change. But when you're early 20s, you're not thinking of all that. So as you get to 30s, so you think you don't want to be kept. Wait till you're 33 and at home on a Saturday evening.
This might be the longest I've been quiet on my own show. I don't. It's like a merry-go-round. I don't know where to jump in. I'm like, wait, can I? I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Being kept. Nature, homos, it's just like, where do we...
Two people are sad.
Okay,
but I'm not showing that part.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions. First question, Nimi, is as a woman, you're in your 20s, living in Lagos, what are your peers, your fellow girls complaining about the most when it comes to dating? And I'll ask you the same.
I just feel like mostly the kind of men that are out there, it's very hard to find a man that is emotionally intelligent.
I agree with you.
Okay.
That was find a guy that is emotionally intelligent. There's also the socio-economic state of the world. So before you find a guy that, of course, you want someone that has a good head on their shoulder, financially okay, because people like to downplay the importance of money, but like money makes the world move. So you want a guy that actually has some change. So there's that too.
But what we often see, especially when we watch the likes of Egungu and the rest of them, are girls who can barely string English together, but they're asking for a guy to be a baller, to be in their lives. So, some people might argue with me, but I'm of the philosophy that if you cannot afford certain things, then don't look for sex. Look at the babe. There's a girl who was asked about, they said, what is your government name? And she said, Tinubu.
What?
But she told the person interviewing her that she wants her boyfriend or prospective partner to be earning 2.5 million naira at least a month. But sister, you don't even understand the meaning of government name.
It's kind of like what Tracy Ellis Ross said, that I'm high maintenance, but I can maintain myself. So I think all of these different things that you expect somebody to do for you, I feel that for the most part, you should be able to do most of those things yourself.
I work, my friends and my circle, they work. So we're not some unemployed babes just waiting around for a guy to come and pick shit up around here. So if we're expecting that kind of thing from you, we can definitely do it for ourselves.
Question. I'm so sorry. I was going to ask him the same question. What are your peers, men, millennial men, complaining about right now? The most?
Girls are too materialistic. But I don't even think I'll say that, but it still goes back to the fact that, like I said, these young chicks are gameless. You want a guy that is high value.
You chicks, female gender.
Wait. What do you mean by chicks are gameless?
Because you say you want a high value man. I want a man that earns this type of money. I want a man that does this.
Can I just say, you're not allowed to say high value anymore. It triggers me.
I hate that high value thing.
So much. Okay, can I use another word? Okay, I want a rich guy.
Okay.
So you say you want this, right? But the question is, are you what that type of man wants? No guy, if a guy is high up there, then his options are wide. You know, he can have girls from 18 to whatever age he is. Heck, if the guy is 50, if a 50-year-old guy marry an 18-year-old girl, we cannot carry him to the doctor.
Wait. I do. You cannot take him to God of law.
Okay.
But here's what's happening now.
But we can say that
we're not going into Pastor Ned, Senator Ned territory.
Uncle Sir, Chief Ned. Now, okay.
I wasn't thinking of that. Damn it.
Okay, let me
Go
let you
ahead,
finish.
please.
So a man has so much options.
Does he
man,
though?
No man. It does.
I think a lot of men are delulu.
Very.
Guy is
That's why
rich.
they'll go
If
and
he's
sit down.
rich, right, and he can provide, he has a lot of options. Do you know that 90%
So
of
no,
women are looking
you
at...
turned down when you were single. You turned down.
Freaking put my business.
No. So it's not about me, because a lot of times they say, "Oh, when a guy is
Your
rich."
generation is different.
Please hold on. You've been toasted by rich men, even as a single woman. Did you know? And there were some rich men that you turned down. Yes or no? Simple. I'm not asking you who.
Yes.
Eh-heh.
Okay.
Because also
I
guys also.
names. I was like, Joe.
No, now I would never do that, because guys always assume that
It's about the money.
It's all about
Yeah.
money. That once a guy has money,
Zero game, no emotional intelligence. You don't even know what to say, and you're just coming around here to throw money around. Please go and sit down.
Two sides don't use that word.
I don't. High value is such a horrible. I hate that. So
Of course, money, there are Yahoo boys that have stupid money now. Yeah, exactly. And by the time you talk to them for 10 minutes, you will not... Worst case, just say, okay, let me just chop this guy's money 1 or 2 times and move. You not even think of staying long with him. So, yeah, but I'm talking about the type of men that women nowadays are like, oh, I would like to, marry this guy, keep this guy. What kind of woman do you think he wants? He doesn't want a girl who has shown half of her body all over social media. He doesn't want a girl that guys are liking her pictures and she's flirting and she's addicted to the
she's
attention.
just a fine girl, and guys are liking her pictures. So
What's the problem?
No, there's not. I said show half of her body on social
What do
media.
you mean show half of her body?
Yeah, all these sex signals that they put everywhere. It's not appealing.
So should she wear a hijab?
No, she doesn't have to wear a hijab. But there's a certain courage that women have lost. There's a certain charisma that is fading, and it's coming from all these artificial things. I mean,
But I think you should also, because I feel like here, this is like respectability politics coming into play.
Yeah.
So just because a girl, for example, let's say she's a travel blogger, that's how she earns her money. And she's always traveling to all these beautiful locations, Maldives, Jamaica, Barbados. And she's always posting swimsuit
Swimwear.
pictures.
Yeah.
Will you side eye her and be like, she's always posting?
that's a bit different now, because now you're saying, but she swims with model, she swims with the travel. Ni.
she's a lifestyle blogger.
Okay, now we're beginning to, but if you look out there generally on social media, if we go on social media and I just look at, if you pick 1,000 girls that are trying to give lifestyle vibes, we're going to see a lot of them posting nonsense pictures that...
Okay,
I
but
think you
it
sound
is
like somebody's millennial uncle. God, oh my God.
Generally,
Very petty
your
boss.
gender that enjoy stuff like that.
Exactly.
When we want to play with them, they're like toys. We want to play with them. Don't you get it? That's the fact. We want
That
to
was
play
very
with them.
misogynistic.
No, it's not
Very
misogynistic.
derogatory.
No, it's not misogynistic. Misogynistic by anything. We want to play with them. Go take booty.
Okay, guess what?
Likes.
This is why I
We're not
say
gonna keep you.
this is why I say men are delulu, because I think you think that all women want commitment, want marriage,
Exactly.
want one partner. Because what if she also wants to play with you?
Yeah.
That's okay.
You are the toy.
We like to be toys.
Who loses?
We don't, as a man, we okay
It's
to be
a lie.
toys. Let me listen to me.
It's
Oh my
a
God.
lie, because I want.
What the problem I have is women are
Just
trying to
keep
play.
quiet.
Men are trying to play the game men have played from time immemorial, like men. It's a losing game for women. You guys are not wired that way.
Oh my God! In the words,
That's another thing you can't say.
see. No, in the words of Candy Burst, the lies. Let me.
Make you think you are wired that way. If they want to do painkiller now, or they want to do a drug, they will take rats. They will test something on them. They will do animal trials. Then when the animals respond, they will take that and start doing human trials. If it doesn't work well on the animals, they will not take it to humans. Which means, in a way, we are wired. We have a part of us that's nature, that is hardwired. We are not like animals that we are on autopilot. We have our brain to deviate. And women, since the sexual revolution of the 70s, have been trying to come into the masculine area to play like men. Yeah. A man will sleep with a lady. Wait. Here.
Speak up now. Feel free. Speak your mind.
Go on.
Don't censor yourself.
Speak. Talk it.
This is not the radio.
Talk it.
Exactly.
Don't worry, everybody's over 18.
It's if you take the issue of body count, for instance. If a man has had 50 body counts, has slept with 50 women, and he's at a point in his life where he's doing well, he's calmed down. Is that body count going to go? Is even part of the reason why you even get a good girl. You get any girl, whether I want good girl or semi-good girl. But if a girl comes out and says she has a body count of 50,
so are you saying
it will work against her. Women don't have a problem with a man's
hold on,
past.
so are you saying for the guy, that's like a high number or a low number?
For me, I don't even think it's that high for a guy. But for a girl, 5 is like getting too high.
Oh, for God's sake.
Anything you critique in a guy.
That's the thing. We're so used to the nonsense we're getting, and this is where boys.
What do you mean 5?
5 is just too high. Why? What is just doing sleeping with 5 guys all around?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Now let's
There's no
let me give you
for man.
Let me
It's
give
only,
you.
why is it hoe? It's woman. There's no word like that for a man.
This is.
You can't call a man hoe.
This is.
It cannot work.
Let me say this. Let me explain something to you. No. Let's be real.
So let's violent.
No. You're not allowed to be violent. So let's give an
violent.
example. Let me give an example.
Anything I've said that is a lie points out to me.
Well,
I
no,
want to be
wait.
educated and enlightened on this show.
Guys, do you agree? The guys in the studio, do you agree with what he said?
That five
is
too much for a lady.
He said
Anything you critique in a girl and you don't do so in a guy is sexism. That's my own belief. So like, it's not. No, please.
Wait. Gbemi, let's see who's not going to get their salary this month.
Oh,
Who said
come on. No. Don't threaten anybody.
But on a serious note, do you agree with him? Do you feel like 5 is high for a girl? I'm just joking. Just be. It's very high.
Nobody goes into that conversation when they're dating.
That is it now. Guys, because that's why I say because of the nonsense we see, a lot of guys will not just take it.
Excuse me.
But it is.
What's more important?
I think you are being.
Why is
being
her
very-
5 too high, but his 50 okay? Because it's almost like you're saying men are way more sexual.
No, just explain.
Hold on. Okay, you go to a church now, and then you see a guy is 38, and you hear about him that this guy was in his 20s. He was smoking, drinking. He was always sleeping with women. He made money one time. He blasted all the money. But now you now see the guy comes to church, he's well dressed, he's talking to the elders, he's helping with church things. Not that he's a church boy, he's still a what's up guy, but he's very, that he's disciplined. Do you know all the ladies in that church will want him?
No.
99% will want him.
No.
Why would they want him?
Because
what?
he's a man who's been around and he knows his way.
Let me
and he knows what's up. Wait, no, baby, I'm almost done. And he knows what's up. But let's flip it now. A woman is 38. She has been around the block. Everybody has slept with her. This one attempted her. But now she's in church. They'll say, after we're done chop finish. That's what it's going to be. A woman's past affects. A man is concerned about a woman's past. A woman is concerned about a man's future. If you can see him today and he's speaking sense and he's well behaved, and you know that this guy can protect and provide for me going forward, she'll fall in love.
Now let me explain something to you. Hello.
That's the women will say one thing, but they will respond to another.
You're the one that said
You know the thing about women.
you said that I can't be violent. But right now, I'm struggling. You know what? Let me tell you the truth, right? I haven't eaten today. I'm struggling to have a civil conversation.
Let me tell you
What
something.
do you know civil about this conversation?
Right now, I want to
It's
fight.
bitter truth.
No,
I want to
it's
fight.
not about a bitter
Tell me
truth.
one lie I've said here.
You have lied.
Tell me which one.
Ladies, have you ever turned down a guy because he has been around the block?
Kole provide me.
Yeah.
Kole provide. Don't worry, there's something as that guy that you don't like.
This is very shallow.
Delusional.
This is very shallow thinking. Women turn down men.
I'm trying to understand. You're saying that a guy that has been around, a guy that literally has like a very high body count, is attractive.
So if he's still showing off like I sleep around, that's nothing attractive now. Me too, I'll never advise any girl to roll with that guy. I just said the guy, you heard, you're talking about his past now. But now you can see that guy is well behaved, he has calmed down. You understand? You can tell that guy is responsible.
And that does not apply to women.
No, lie.
Why?
Well, some guys will take it, but most guys will not. So if she wants I don't want to use the word high value, like she wants a guy that's, sensible and everything, and the guy here.
So a guy that slept around is high value.
Wait.
No, it's not high value. It can be high value because a man, a woman is born.
I will pinch you. I will allow you because it's not. Give me your definition of a high value man.
A man who is who has a mission, who has a purpose, who is emotionally intelligent, who has learned how to be a man, and who is ready to hold the woman down, like provide, protect, and build a family. Yeah, and understand that he has his mission, he has purpose, and his family is also his mission and purpose. Yeah, that's just really what it is. And he can protect. A high-value woman is a woman who has she's decent.
Oh.
That's the first thing you said.
Yeah, that's
come on.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Can you be any more
okay,
obvious?
sorry, I can give two definitions here now.
Okay,
a high-value woman for society in the workplace is a woman that can go to office and she can make money and she can help the company, or she has a business and she can do her business well. Okay. Nobody cares about her personal life. But we're talking about dating. That means this is about dating. So a high-value woman, in the dating world, your business and your income and earnings is your problem. That's not what's attracting. That's not any man that's attracted to a woman because they make money and they rich. That's a F boy now. That's the F boy. That's the thing. You guys are mixing F boy. That's an F boy. We're talking about high value man now. You think it's gonna be attracted to her just because hey, she gets one plate. The other things you will look at.
Like what?
Is she decent? Her past. You see, a woman.
Her past.
What's
matters. Your business? Because men are so interested in what you're doing with your vagina.
A girl child is born.
Like, you your vagina.
The guy's past. Don't worry.
Is it
you're
what?
interested in what you can do now.
No, in general, I'm not interested in things like body count. Like, are you healthy?
And you're not interested, exactly. But he is interested. The kind of man you want to be interested.
I've never met any kind of guy that comes to ask me, what's your body count?
Yeah, because a guy that doesn't really factor that in is not really in his masculinity.
Jesus!
Problem.
Nimi,
ice water. Yes.
You know what,
Nimi? I think
you know what, Gbemi? I'm about to catch a real body today. I'm about to catch my first body today.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
The girl child is born a princess. She is her father's princess, right? She is her father's princess, right? And that man is bringing her up and hoping that he will get a real father, of which we've had nonsense in father, we will get there. Mm-hmm. Fathers have been nonsense for the last how many years? But a real father now, he wants to, take care of her and make sure that a guy that is, high value will come and take her. A sensible man will come and take her and take care of her, right? He doesn't, but no man wants to give his daughter out to a F-boy. Exactly. So she's born a princess, and then one day she will become somebody's queen and everything. Doesn't mean she doesn't have her own life. She's doing her own thing and everything, right? But the boy child is born a slave.
What?
He's not born a queen.
My children are not slaves.
My brother is not a slave in Jesus' name.
My baby boys are not slaves.
No, in Jesus' name.
More colorical just.
I'm talking about the fact that even if you've watched Gladiator now, Caesar's son was just a F-boy sleeping around drinking. And when Caesar wanted to hand over the throne, he gave it to Maximus because he could not give his son. Because even though he was a prince, he hadn't proven himself. The boy child has to prove himself. That is worthy. That is worthy. So a boy is born a slave, then he will work himself to become a knight. Forget prince first. Prince is just title in the male gender. He will come a knight. He will prove himself. Then from there, come a warrior because they now say, okay, you are worthy of being king. A man can't even be a king without a queen by his side. A woman can be a queen if she doesn't even have a husband. Don't you get it? This thing is so balanced.
I recommend shock therapy for you.
This is such a patriarchal thinking because you're saying men have to prove themselves. And now when women are asking you to prove yourself, it's not a problem.
I didn't say it's a problem for you to prove. I just said a man is a man that can protect, provide, take care of his. You should put bomb. I just said the man is a man that can protect, provide. He can take care of his woman. He can build. He has to prove himself.
Asking you to provide or protect, right?
Why should I have a problem with it? Have I said anything that said I have a problem with it?
Question. And I don't want you to take offense. I have a question. Are you a high value man?
That's a big question.
I don't want to say.
Oh, it's a yes or no question.
Everything I've defined there, I've just defined myself.
So why are you still single?
I'm going to Nigeria.
Excuse me, no. Why are you still single? Why are you not married?
I'm a high value man.
Why are you not married?
Where is your queen?
I don't need this question. When I was talking about this, I said, which is something I've not answered online, which is something, that was, are you married? It's, man, this is not
a personal part of
my... Are you really
a high value man?
Absolutely.
Clock it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because
And so why are you not married? Are you in a relationship?
that's a person. No, that is a.
But she high
that's
value,
a fact.
so
No, it's not because I don't know which angle you want me to take. I don't know which angle you want to take this from. I don't want to say my personal story.
You have not found the high value woman.
No. My relationship that ended, we didn't break up because somebody was doing something bad. So we had reasons why. No, it's too personal. Because of her, she's off. Yeah, no, it's okay. That's why I never came out to talk about it. So we didn't break up like, oh, you did me bad. We had reasons why we had to let it go. And I decided I wasn't gonna move on until she moves on. So I had to wait for her because we still kept talking. Yeah. I wasn't gonna, because we didn't break up because of, don't worry, it's not genotype, but it's along all those lines.
Okay.
You know, so it's not like we didn't fall out of love. I don't think we've even fallen out of love. You know, but then because I'm the popular one and she's always going to be seeing me, I just decided I wasn't going to, you know, so I just chilled and I just folded my arms. Like, I would give that sacrifice. So that's that.
Okay.
Options 4 for a value man.
God, that's the Lulu thing.
The illusion of choice we keep talking about, guys.
Let me ask you this. Let me see how you're going to answer this. So what are the biggest red flags that you think your gender needs to look out for or are not looking at enough when it comes to dating in Nigeria?
In the woman?
Yeah.
A man just needs to look out for a woman who is not distracted by what is out there. She's decent. She has a mind of her own. Yeah,
Please, can you take a shot for every time you say decent on this show? Like, no, that's what I'm drinking water. Decent, like what?
Gin. So, but the thing is, now, mind you, not all guys have to be bothered about the girl's past. Because times redefine a lot of things.
Your business.
Not all guys have. I'm telling you what many guys are bothered about, but they will not tell you. But not all guys need to be. Wow. There's a voice of the streets, Badu. So it's not everybody has to be bothered about it. So the red flag, when I say decent, well, I pass. Maybe the guy is not bothered, but she has to be decent now. No guy wants. A lot of guys complain that I have a girlfriend, and then one man is sending her money, another man is sending her money. And it bothers him. Yes, and it will bother any man because he wants to be the king of his kingdom.
Okay, 1 second. Do you see an issue with that?
I don't.
It's collecting money from
different. So are you talking about somebody that's in a serious relationship or just casually dating? So
depends on how you go about it.
If you're in a serious relationship with another guy, do you think it's okay to get money from other guys that are maybe, interested?
If they are gifting you, not interested, clearly they have an agenda, so maybe not. But then if random men are just gifting you money, I don't think. And your partner is open about it. And your partner knows about it.
But a random guy gifting you money.
Exactly.
Because men be throwing money around like that. Like.
Okay. No, but you know that a random man is not just that.
I'm crying. I'm saying, chill. I'm saying if somebody's clearly interested in you, don't be taking money from them, dog, because you know they have an agenda. My dad always calls you a Troy gift.
He's not interested in you.
But here's the reason.
He just give money today. Because he wants to knock you 2027 January. He just wants to hold you down. You don't understand that?
He's interested.
Okay, maybe don't collect it then, guys. Don't collect it, please. I beg you. Don't collect the money, yo. Don't collect the money, yo.
Talk to her as a big sister. Yes.
Okay, so basically, if a guy is giving you money, especially if he knows like you're in a relationship or whatever, if he's giving you, actually, whether you're in a relationship or not, if he's giving you money, and it's not like I don't know, you designed my this or you what, it's just like free money. There's something attached to it.
Or gifts.
Yeah, there's something attached to it. And some guys, they might not want to collect straight away.
Immediately.
But at some point, they will, trust me. You know what? Maybe we should even do a letter to my younger self, because there was one situation, I can't say too much, but I thought this person was I thought we were just friends, but I was getting lots of gifts.
A lot of times, and this is part of the reason, a lot of times I read somewhere that a lot of men are not kind or nice to women unless they want something from them.
Yeah.
So that's why also when women are even basically polite to them, they think, oh my God, she likes me. When she's just being a decent human being. She's just, gisting with you or laughing with you, and he thinks, oh my God, she's gonna smash me. No, not really.
Your boyfriend knows from a mile away the guys I want to chop you. you would think he's just being, will tell you that, no, that guy. Be like, no, just my friend. He knows. A guy knows. He knows he can say. Just like the same way you two can tell if a girl is flirting with your man. In a way, he might just one look, you be like, that girl. It's just, we can all tell it. So collecting gifts and things, what's that?
I hate to agree with men, but okay, I hear you.
All right. So Nimi, tell us about the red flags that you think, other women should look out for when dating in Nigeria.
Today, it's just emotional intelligence. I feel like a lot of men, they've learned all the vocabulary, how to go about it, but deep down, they're not emotional intelligent. And it is one small situation that will expose them. I feel like that's something very important to look out
For those who don't understand what you mean by emotionally intelligent, can you give like an example?
Someone that's able to cater to your emotional needs.
As per therapist.
No,
I'm joking,
not
but
that.
I need you to really break it down. So you can use a real life experience. and
Okay.
say, this happened and this guy failed and here's why he failed.
I'm not really good with examples, but let me think through.
Girl, you know some of your friends' boyfriends have dropped the ball and you're like,
I think emotional, to help you out, emotional intelligence for me is, I think of it as essentially just learning how to communicate, learning how to understand, demonstrating that you understand your partner and knowing how to communicate effectively. So, for example, knowing that you've had like a rough day and knowing that, okay, Nimi doesn't look happy, or she said like her boss, or she said like this and this happened and everything, and then learning how to be there for you, as opposed to just maybe either ignoring it or just starting some other thing and just saying, you know what, let me make sure she's okay. And it's not just one-sided, it's supposed to be like a double thing. So likewise, you also knowing that I need to be there for him, and then knowing how to, communicate with him and knowing how to essentially be there. So that's my definition. That's what I understand emotional intelligence to be. So it's just really being able to understand. And it's actually very interesting because I think a lot of relationships, communication is probably one of the biggest things that can kill a relationship. Like learning that, okay, this is what the person's saying, this is what the person means, and this is what the person perhaps wants to say but isn't saying.
let me give you an example. So many years ago, I was talking to this guy. We're not in a relationship, we're just talking. And then I fell really ill. And I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks almost. And my friends literally had to badger him to come see me. And to him, he was like, but I spoke to her on the phone. I speak to her every day. And they were like, no, it's not the same thing as showing face. And that was the beginning of the end for me. Because I was just like, what if I died? Do you understand? And the fact that he didn't see what the person, he was like, but I like her, but I gift her, but she has met my mother. So, but this is a situation where you can show yourself to be a decent human being, and you did not come. So that was the beginning of, once I got out of the hospital, it was like snip. That was the end. We didn't fight, we didn't quarrel, but I was like, you are not a nice person. Because why? And I was 3 streets away from his house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that not only does this person not even basically think they like you, maybe they like the idea
I've seen
of
people
you,
that like me,
but
they
the
don't behave
fact,
that way.
but the fact that I was 3 streets away, you could have even strolled in the evening and come, but you did not come because you thought, well, we're chatting on BBM every day, idiot. That was the end.
I was gonna say this, back to what you said. Listen, ladies, meeting his mom nowadays, it means
Nothing.
Nada. It means nada. There was somebody that I was dating. Wait, was I dating him? Was I dating myself? Okay, we were in a situationship, and I met his mom, and I was just like, I met his mom.
Means
It
nothing.
did not mean anything, but because apparently a few of us had met his mom. So, All right, next question. Okay, did you want to add something?
Well, I think girls in your generation complain about the fact that men don't initiate things. Like,
Oh yeah, men have become princesses. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
always waiting for you.
In my day,
To take
they
the
used to write us
initiative.
handwritten notes. But now, all they do is just press on their phone.
and that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If a guy meets a girl and he's interested in her, then, the normal thing is, let me take you out on a date. Let's get to spend time together and, just display 1 or 2 romantic moves, But if a man is not even making that effort, then there's error inside it already,
Now that you say this, I remember a personal experience. Sorry. One nigga that started talking to me.
She said,
And it was just inviting me to O1 Beds, and I feel like it was going there to crash the O1 Beds. And I found it very disgusting that it would text me on a Friday and be like, "Oh, are you available tomorrow? Let's go to this party." Come to find out, you're not even invited to that party. Why are you bringing me there? Like,
Oh my gosh.
so like,
you guys to party
didn't even,
crashers.
like, why are you even doing that? I never went to.
Well, at least now you know what. Man is not.
Please,
It's not.
please, but yeah,
You know.
I agree with that.
I want to get to the bottom of this. Whose fault? So we know that in Nigeria we have, when it comes to dating, we have a big problem with transactional, should I say, relationships.
Yeah.
Who is at fault? Who is the key gender, or who's at fault?
I blame Desmond Elliot.
Why?
You blame what?
Desmond Elliot.
Why?
People just always say that too. It's like a running joke.
Okay, I remember that joke. Okay.
Answer. Who is at fault?
I'll say everybody's at fault. Men, for so long, men that didn't have anything but money to offer were playing the game, and they would just throw money there and try and distract the girl. And money is power, and women want powerful men, a man that looks like he knows what he's doing. So a man can fake it with money, logistics is easy, pick you up, send you a driver, buy you a plane ticket, all those things. Exactly. So the man would distract the girl then before she starts to see that this guy is really empty, and men were just doing that and doing that. On the other side too, some women, because I remember the first time I saw an alarming post, I think it was like 2014 on Facebook, and it was one auntie that just said, "Don't marry for love, love will not do anything for you, marry for money, so that I will take care of you," And that was like a shock that, I think like 12 years ago, so that time, it never bust like this. So I would say women too have played the game of no finance, no romance, no finance, no romance. So everybody was just...
But people always say marrying for love is a recent concept. Like, people have always married for like stability, social status, like so.
But it doesn't mean you should now marry. I agree with that. Or marry somebody that does not know have sense. Exactly. And there's so many weak men with money nowadays, because the way the world is designed, to make money, you really don't have to be smart. Sometimes you can be ruthless, you can be a fraudster, you can be anything. So there are a lot of weak guys that with money. So the money part, yes, they will give you the best wedding, the best photographer, the best hall, everything. But substance inside a marriage, it'll now be hard to find. So I think it's everybody that does.
I agree. Wait. Did he just make sense?
Jokes apart. No, now I mean, apart from some strong points, apart from some strong points that I disagree with. I mean, generally, yes, she has.
Maybe I
sense.
drank too much.
I will say,
I thought it was rage baiting at some point. Like,
let me drink some
how
more.
long can you take this for?
You see, it's not so. It's because we started talking about the guys first. You guys have been nodding. I think that's a mistake I made before. Don't talk about the male gender first, because it's not like men are delivering and doing. I mean, the conversation of 50-50, if any of men at the price, is disgusting to me.
Okay.
Yes, it's disgusting to me because no, I think it's bull crap, because
I need to call the person that I called to mess up your car.
no, but seriously, okay, what about you? Okay, who do you think is at fault here?
Oh, I agree. Everybody has a part to play rather in it. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna say, "Oh, talk to them." We're not talking. I strongly disagree with the whole billing situation. I think it's and.
Do you think women should not ask for money in relationships? Or
I think in relationships that's different. But what I'm really against is, you want to take me out for dinner. I need to get my hair done. I need to buy a dress.
That's the one.
I feel like you're dating for survival at that point.
I think that's almost like begging.
Yeah,
Almajiri.
Like, please give me some coins.
That's what we want in the game. No.
Wait, now I'm trying to be on your side a little bit. So I strongly disagree with that. I don't think that just because somebody wants to hang out with you and maybe spend time with you, they need to pay for your hair, your makeup, and everything. Now, what happens is, and I think it's like a vicious circle. Mm-hmm. It's like a very, very vicious cycle. Sorry, it's a very vicious cycle, because you have men that think, all right, I'm going to take you to a nice restaurant. I'm going to do this. then you're going to sleep with me.
Yes, in return.
You know, so it's like then there's some women that think, you know what, I know you want to sleep with me and
then pay
I
for
should get
this.
something out of this as well. So it's like a very, very vicious cycle. But I do disagree with it. I've got two boys that I'm raising, and I literally do not want to hear any of that nonsense in my house. Like, oh, you want to hang out with me or buy this or do this. Nah, it's disgusting. So I really wish that there's a way that we could just end that.
Yeah.
And that it's weird to me because I think when you're dating somebody, the one thing I will say is if somebody asks me out, like anybody that I've dated, for the first date, you sort it out. You ask me out.
Yeah.
Because that's primarily because I never quite figured out how to ask guys out. So I'm like, you take me out for dinner and everything. You pay for it. I'm not asking you to pay for my hair. I'm not asking you to pay for my dress. I'll get myself there because you might be crazy and I need to be able to leave by myself.
What I don't even understand is people who ask for cab money or you pay my cab. I feel like if you
prostitute,
if you if you can't afford your transport to a date, then you don't have a business. You don't have any business dating.
Always have backup money, man. You can't even, don't be going to dates because you want to go and eat free pasta and please.
Yeah, so I think I will say that the whole billings thing, I strongly disagree with it. I don't think it's right. And I almost feel that as a woman, if you're asking a guy that, wants to go on a date with you to pay for this, pay for that, I feel like you're already reducing your high valueness.
I know that it's 2025 and almost 2026, and I know that we're all for feminism and rights and this and that. Would you actually step to a guy? And I want to know your thoughts on that.
No, because
What about you?
No, there's something like masculine energy and feminine.
No, I just would not approach a guy on that level and be like, oh,
why?
Like, it's almost as if I'm standing on the street and saying, please.
Because what I'm hearing now is that a lot of guys, and please, can you confirm this? I hear that a lot of guys tell me, and these are not even guys that are in the entertainment industry, for example, they're just regular guys, bankers, lawyers, and they said that now it's the babes who are chasing. That they're the ones sliding into DMs. They're the ones liking your... now, when people like your picture, now I thought you just like the picture. Now it's like if somebody likes more than 5, 6 pictures,
I feel like 3 is a signal. Yeah,
they're
like
signaling you that they like you, they're interested, and next thing you know is, you post something funny and they're like, oh, LOL. Why are you LOLing me? Do I know
What's
you?
funny?
Anyway, my own DMs are locked on all whatever. And this was even before I got married. I don't DM. I don't know you. Even in person, say hi, but that's you stay there. You stay there. Do you understand? Until I figure out that your head is correct and you're not a mad person.
Yeah.
But even the people, there's some people that can slide through and their heads are not correct. They can appear to be normal and everything. Okay, so another question. We need to round up. So do you think, let me see, where do I go? Do you think that women are too picky?
Please be picky.
I did too picky because once they flash money nowadays.
I don't think that you always think that. I don't think that's true. I don't know. I've never seen it in my circle though, so maybe that's what I'm struggling to understand it.
You not seen what?
I've not seen it in my circle. Like, because of just money, you're following the guy. None of my friends are that dumb, I hope. But like,
why are people laughing like this? What's happening?
He's enjoying riding around.
The thing about women is what you people say and what you people respond to are always two different things.
Is it?
Yeah, this gender, you are unique. Because, you people are wonderful because if you ask, oh man, I don't even know how to say this.
Say it too.
If you ask a woman what she wants in a guy, right, and she lists 10 features. If you look at the last 5 guys she dated that she fell in love with, those features no dey inside. You're not telling me that's the flash money.
I mean, it means aspirational, but like, some
when they flash money, women are not picky. Women are chill.
You can please be picky. No, chill. If you have money and you have the other essential things, definitely yes.
No,
but if you don't have money,
women start making excuses. You start to make excuses for
once a guy
has money, that red flag now come they go color blind. You can tell the difference between tomato red and something or another red, but no, you start to go color blind.
I believe
I would like the
right?
women who have turned down rich guys, who know that these guys are not good guys. Please comment below.
God bless you.
Because there are not everything is money.
What them are I agree. But you don't understand that the statistics don't match.
Where are you getting your data from?
Real world world.
But you know, it's so funny because people always say, "Oh, women like money," but have you seen the way men behave?
Men like rich
with
men.
money.
They are groupies for rich. Please go to Burna Boy's page. If you want to see a man groupie, just go to Burna Boy's page.
Wait, you know what you need to do? For people that don't agree with this, you need to just go on Google and Google pictures of Dangote, right? Aliko Dangote, and find pictures where he's with other guys, particularly celebrities, male celebrities. They literally are shaking and bubbling like 29
Kneeling
prostitutes next to
down.
him. They're just like, ooh, like almost like
20 men down.
Literally. So women like money.
Agreed.
Men love
money.
So that is very.
They will bend over for a man that has money.
There's a certain artist I don't want to mention his name. Even the way
He sat.
He's
your friend.
Exactly.
This is not good though.
Which one are you talking about? Google say it into the microphone because you want everybody to hear.
No, now
Say it
we're
into the
whispering now.
microphone. Okay, anyways, and yeah, he was just very. Even though I was quite sassy,
sat
I
like
was
this.
Hey. anyways. Okay, so
That
give
picture,
me.
I remember.
So she,
I'm lost now.
He sat like this
Yeah, like a diva.
next to him.
So we can agree
there's
that
two of them, but
everybody
we're talking
likes
about one.
money.
Yes,
Right.
everybody
Yes,
likes money.
fine. But this is why, and I'm sure we'll not be able to discuss this here, but this is why you see that the girl child has to be brought up with a different firmness than the boy child.
Let him land.
Yes, because the girl child, the father has 18 years to really work on her and make her see masculinity from great examples, such that when she goes out there into the world, when these men approach her in her early 20s and show her a life that her parents could never give her, she'll be able to stand back and not be distracted by all the flashing lights.
And what happens to the boy child?
The boy child in his early 20s is almost invisible.
Also, the first
His
18
friends,
years.
mates don't want anything to do with him because they're looking at the older guys. The older guys don't send him because, except maybe the Gabriel ones, but we're talking normal here. The older guys don't send him, but they send the girls that are his age mates. A 21-year-old boy that wants an iPhone 17 that his father cannot afford, tell me where he wants to get it if he's not doing Yahoo. If he's just, tell me where he wants to get it. But a 21-year-old girl that's beautiful, she wants an iPhone 17, she can't get it. If she has huge following on social media, not that she can, she will
you have
get
to
it.
blame the men because they're the ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I do blame the men. I do blame the men, especially the old men in this Nigeria. These old men, if there's any of them with their big pork bellies watching this, right? They've destroyed our society. They've wrecked young girls.
Well, you people also aspire to be them by making the money and then getting the girls that that ignored you because the old man got to her first.
So it's a cycle. And
It's very
that's the nonsense part of the
Then
male
with his pot
gender.
belly. I hope you know that today sugar daddies have 6-pack. Problem. I'm joking.
But anyway, you see, so the men, our older men, yes, they're still doing it because they have nothing to offer. So you just meet these young girls and just
money.
to just destroy and everything.
And I think that the problem now is that is what a lot of young men aspire to. Oh, let me just make this money, all these babes.
It's a losing game. It's a losing formula because
You have no hobbies, no personality,
because
just
when you
money in your
get to that,
pocket.
So when you get to that young man, and
let's say you're now in your mid-30s and you want to settle down, then you don't even know how to pick anymore. Because you play that game, you live by the gun and die by the gun. You play that game so long that you just say, all this girl now, what this girl now, you literally say a good girl and you misinterpret her. So you still lose at the end of the day.
We need a part 2 of this episode.
We do. So I've got 2 questions for both of you. First question is, what would actually make dating easier, number 1? And number 2, I want an unpopular opinion from you on dating in Nigeria.
Who wants to go?
Oh, you can have fun. You've been having fun the entire time. Okay. Sorry.
What would make
What would
dating
make
easier?
dating easier?
I feel like if we approach dating without our egos, like there's a lot of ego at play when you're dating in Lagos, because I live in Lagos. People are afraid to be vulnerable. They always have their guard up. So maybe if people can get rid of their egos before coming to dating scene, definitely it would make it easier. And sorry, what was the question?
And then an unpopular opinion about dating in Nigeria.
I can come back to that.
Yeah, I think dating will be easier if people just, tune out of what they're seeing on social media. Social media is just the number. It's the one. It's the killer of everything.
Social media has been very negative for dating.
Yes, it has been. It has been because people don't know how to separate fact from fiction, And so people need to, like I said in the beginning, two good people walk past each other because they're projecting, So you go into dating with your own sense. Like, what are you looking for? If you're at that point where you want to settle down, you go into it and be like, this is the type of man I'm looking for, this is the type of woman I'm looking for. If you see somebody that maybe physically you're attracted, you're drawn to them, engage, talk to them. It doesn't, after a few weeks, you would see that, okay, maybe we don't align. Move on. That's really just, there's no complexity to it.
Which of your unpopular opinions will you share with us? Because we have plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Which one causes the most controversy for you?
The unpopular opinion that I have should be
One that you
that...
haven't given before.
I think I've said this on my page before. Submissive wives have the best sex.
Wait.
I don't do that.
Wait, submissive wives as in give or enjoy the best sex?
They enjoy, they get the best. Yes. I'm not going to
Is this
explain part
backed
two.
by-
Watch out for part
is
two.
this backed
You
by
can
any
put your
kind of
ending
study
caption here.
screen?
What are part two?
Who did you
Gbemi
ask?
and
Who did you
okay. Widest research ever. Fact. Submissive wives have the best orgasm.
Wait,
The best.
so are they having the best sex because they're submissive and they're not asking for anything else?
No,
As in they're not asking for, different.
So that's the thing about this submissive thing. It's the word has been scattered. Women think submission is really just, it's about turning themselves to, to align themselves to be walked all over or anything. Then let be unpopular opinion. Let's check out so story by
feel free.
It's
But your look.
I want you to land.
it's when a man and woman are together, right? The man should play his traditional role of being the head and the leader. And the woman should be
The neck and
the neck, whatever you want to call it, the helper, the neck, the helper, the everything, right? When she's in that frame, she's in her most feminine frame, which can be vulnerable. That's why it's not easy for a woman to submit to a man that does not know what he's doing. And like I always say, you can't force a woman to submit. You can only inspire her to submit.
Let's get back to where we got the submission thing in the first place.
Any unpopular opinion.
In the Bible,
Calm down.
Yeah,
The
stressing
Bible.
back.
Did you remember the full verse where it says submit to each other?
Yeah.
What?
So the husband is supposed to submit.
Yes.
They're supposed to be to each other.
Not in the
supposed to
same
be a
context.
mutual
Then let's
Not in the same
the two
context.
things you mentioned. That's
Totally different, not in the same context.
that's
You guys
one.
want to look up to your man and respect your man, and that gives you any woman who has not experienced looking up to a man like
You
this.
should
she has not tasted-
you should wait. You should respect. You should respect and look up to each other and
other.
admire each other.
Definitely.
Man of the house, but you can't be left with the children for a week by yourself. But you are the man of the house.
So men, that's why I said you can't force submission. You have to inspire it. You have to earn it. Men just want to.
And the last
No.
generation.
What Gbemi is saying is like this is okay. What Gbemi is saying is that a lot of men demand submissive women, but they are not worthy of being submitted
and it
to.
doesn't deserve it, yes.
I have a
agree.
theory.
And
I
agree.
have a theory about submission. We talk about submission back and forth of for however long, but I'll say this. I'll use myself as an example. I have no issues with submission. And I think it's also because I go back to the verse, the Bible verse. You have to be a man that is worthy of submission. So the way when they say the man needs to love his wife like Christ loved
Love
the
the
church.
church.
That means there's no sacrifice that is beyond you. There's no sacrifice that's beyond you for your wife. All these different things. So a lot of men, if they cannot say that is them, why can you expect? Why can you
Submission.
expect? Why can you demand submission?
Wait. Like Christ loved the church. What did Christ do for the church?
He died.
Can you die for your woman?
So that's what a man should do to inspire
So do it
submission.
first.
Yes, now, and I believe the men should go first because
No, but
the men should
What's that
present
for?
that example
Why
first.
screw
Because a
your
lot of men
husband,
say, make she submit first before I now. So I believe that even if you meet your woman is being stubborn or you feel maybe this, you should make those sacrifices first.
because make it make sense. You say, oh, the man is the head of the home, is this, is that. But
see,
a grandma goes for omugo but cannot stay beyond some days because
grandpa is
cannot even
hungry.
warm his food.
He's hungry. She has
But
to
head
run
of the
back.
home, you know. Then they don't say, but men are like babies. Which one are you, sir? Are you the
grown man
baby or are
or
you
the
the head of the
house?
home?
See, we're
Will you stop
going,
this?
and you know what? You played yourself. You played yourself because we were kind of almost aligning. Then you went to go
Say now
and
you, but you asked for unpopular opinion. You know
I'm
what?
still telling you that
but you
when a
made it-
woman is
you made
able,
it extremely
so
unpopular.
I'm not saying the woman should just submit like that. As I said a man cannot force it; he has to inspire it. What does it mean for the guy to inspire something? That's everything you said. To give himself up to prison, to let the woman know that look, I'm ready to die for you. I'm ready to go the extra mile for you. I always pay attention to you. And to be that leader, and in that case, she'll be able to freely relax into her femininity, and that's when.
If I hear one more femininity, I've never said femininity on this place.
I always see these
ever.
things online. Your generation, they'll come and say, if I hear masculine energy, I hear feminine energy. You just said this here now
not
that
said
you can never. No, you just said that I can never shoot my shot at a guy. I can never ask a guy out. What do you think?
It's not
that's
about
feminine
femininity.
energy.
Please, I just would not.
Feminine energy, me. You people,
Label me what you want. I just would not shoot my shot at a
You know
guy.
what it is? You know what
That's
it is?
nature.
If you were in America,
That's not even social
hold on,
construct.
forget about Nigeria. If you were in America or in the UK, would you be more likely to shoot your shot at an American guy or a UK guy if you were abroad? Here's the reason, because Nigerian men don't know. I think that a lot of Nigerian men don't know what to do with. This baby's moving to me. They can't take it.
Yeah, but it's not natural, is it? It's not natural. That's why her nature is kicking inside that. That's why she can't do it.
No. For that,
Feminine energy.
For that,
That's your feminine energy. But yes, you don't want to hear feminine and masculine.
We need to wrap up. But for that, I can agree with her because it was just never within me to go up to a guy and say, "Hey, would you like to go have dinner?"
Ask
for
what
me,
now?
if I look at you, if I'm looking,
If I tell you I can't shoot my shot at the lady, will you look at me like there's
You're
something wrong with
sassy.
me?
Like what?
If I tell you I can't shoot my shot at the lady, you look at me like, are you okay? Why
No,
can't you shoot your shot at the lady? You're a
approach
guy.
you.
That's masculine. No, I'm just saying that we have defined masculine and feminine energy.
I can
Here,
approach you.
We will
without
continue
wanting
this
to believe in it.
conversation.
Level. But yes, we're gonna have to continue this because
Feminine girl.
We've run out of time.
Somebody's about to get injured. Somebody's about to get injured. But you know what? It's okay.
I have not said
Thank
anything
you
about
so-
violence. I'm not there.
But Gbemi's gonna see you outside.
I didn't say anything like that.
She's gonna see you outside.
Okay.
Thank you so much for stopping
Thank you,
by.
guys.
Thank you. This has been interesting.
We wish you all the best in the dating world.
I think the next dating episode we should not have alcohol.
Why
He
not?
didn't even have one. It was just water and he was rage basing us like this.
Yes, a lot of rage baiting.
Are you
A
okay?
lot of
I'm
rage
good.
baiting.
I'm just I have pent up energy. Don't worry. Maybe
Tell
I'll
me
fight
what-
you when we go outside.
Please, which one of you? So tell me one lie I've said here. So that
lot?
I'll learn on it.
Don't worry, I'll
Just one
dissect
one.
it. That
Just
a
one.
woman's past matters.
Your
Okay, that's a
unpopular
lie.
opinion
Okay, a woman's past.
about submissive.
That's
submissive women
Yeah,
are the
that,
best
or
of
that
us in-
5
okay.
people is too much for a
Five
girl.
is
But
small.
50 is not
decent
decent
for
for
a
a
guy.
guy. Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
continue this off-air
Off-air.
conversation off-air.
Oh yeah, let's box him now.
Hi guys, so we have got another special guest in the building. This is, how do I introduce you? She's like one of my radio babies. And she has now gone on to do bigger and better things. She's still on air. And she is also the market manager of GrabFi.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Nadine.
Thank you.
It's like a BTFM reunion. Oh my
It's
gosh.
so cute.
Being here.
It is. Look at
It's
you.
nice to be here. Oh,
You're so grown up now.
I know, you're so grown up and everything.
That's so cute.
I know I was such a young and I was like early 20s, trying to figure out life.
What are you now, 50s?
I'm old though. My back is not paining me.
Okay, so in the last episode, we spoke about GrabFi, but in your own words, Nadine, can you explain what GrabFi is and what it does?
Okay, no worries. So GrabFi is a fintech company
that lets Nigerians and non-US residents open US accounts in Nigeria. It's really easy to open. All you need is your Nigerian ID, whether it's your passport, voter's card, NIN, driver's license, whatever works for you. And with that, you can receive your money in dollars if you're a freelancer, if you're a remote worker. You can receive money from your family abroad as well. You can send that money wherever you want it to go. You also get your virtual card to make payments, shop online, Black Friday.
Love
Yes.
it.
You get your physical card too if you want to travel with the card. So lots of options available to you to have your US account.
And is it a physical card that would not fail?
Yes.
Because that is an issue that I think that Nigerians who travel have faced.
I
remember
know.
I've told this story many times about how, because I didn't want to be carrying like a lot of cash around, I would put my money onto my domiciliary account card. And then I went to a country where they don't speak English by myself, and the cards, everything, every payment point was rejecting my card, and I was just
Yikes.
like, hey, I hear me, Tebi, ban me.
I know it gets
And
called.
then I called the bank and they were like, oh, we just cancelled, your ability to use that card in that country like last week.
Huh?
And so, thankfully to my suppliers, they were able to, loan me money until I was able to pay back and everything. But it was imagine if they didn't have that kind of trust, so, and people have been stranded, or cases whereby you go pay for something abroad, you're on vacation or wherever, and then your card is declined and you're like, I swear there's money there. They're looking at you some type of way, like,
You're like, no,
Brokey.
look.
Exactly. So, okay. So this basically, so we have a bunch of questions to ask you about GrabFi, how it works and all of that. Now, for those who are remote workers, you might want to listen up as well. Now, you've navigated both worlds, Nadine. Is remote work truly location free? Is it really, explain it, break it down.
Okay, so it depends on what kind of remote work you're doing.
Okay.
So if you're a freelancer and you're working on Upwork or Fiverr, then nobody cares where you are. Do whatever you want. Be in Mars, nobody gives a bleep bleep. Do what you want to do. But if you're employed, it depends on your employer. So depending on the role that you're doing, so I'm the market manager for Nigeria, I have to be in Nigeria. I can still move around. I can work in Bali for a week if I want to. I can work in Europe, whatever I want to do. But ultimately, I need to spend a significant amount of time in Nigeria. Now, if your country or your company says that you have to be in a certain country, I would abide by that. You can work from your house, but within the country. Because I know people who have been fired because they checked their IP location on their company laptop. And
Yeah, they're not
it wasn't where I know it to be.
I know something that happened to as well. They were working remote and they were supposed to be in the country and they were somewhere else.
Oh,
And they asked
wow.
them, they were like, no, I'm in the country. And obviously somebody checked and
Yeah.
they realized so that was
Okay,
it.
okay. So why are so many young Nigerians, or basically Nigerians in general, running towards remote roles? Is it because of the ability to earn FX or what?
I mean, it gives you loads of options. So during COVID, I saw this chart and it basically showed you who you spend most of your life with. So when you're younger, it's, your family. You start working, it's your colleagues all the way till you're 60. So most of your life is spent with colleagues. God willing, you like them. If you don't like them, another issue. So COVID changed all of that. And with COVID, you could then decide, okay, I actually like working from home. I like, being able to cook in the afternoon and then going back to work and doing things on my own time. So it gives you that freedom. The other aspect of it is that there's actually a lot of money to be made from freelancing and remote working. I saw this PwC study. So basically, Nigerians get about $20 billion in remittances. So that's from people in the diaspora. And this was in 2024. Now, PwC said that you can 3 times that with Nigerians who are working in Nigeria but working abroad, living in Nigeria but working abroad. So
Isn't
working
that
online.
like the new Nigerian dream where you are living in Nigeria, but you are earning in dollars or pounds or whatever it is?
It is, and it's right here because they have an aging population, Japan, the UK, Canada, and they're looking for young talent. The only issue is that, payments can be a bit of a problem sometimes, but the opportunities are there if we reach out to it. So there's those 2 things.
And what would you say pushed you into remote work?
I actually fell into it, but since being in it, I've really come to enjoy it. When I was at Beats, honestly, see, my schedule was so sweet. I would wake up at 11 a.m. No, my show. Oh my gosh, she was my boss. My show started at 11. But in the mornings before my show, I would, do my Pilates or my yoga and drink a tea. Like, come to work.
Oh,
So
my
I got
goodness.
used to the idea of living life in a way that was natural and comfortable for me. You know, I never really did the proper office thing. So when I moved into remote working, it was a natural transition. My start time was earlier, and I was up way before 9 a.m.
Okay.
But it was nice to do from the comfort of my own home. You know, no traffic, none of that stress, you know, all of that stuff. It does, you know, affect your social life a little bit because you don't see anybody, but
And is that what you miss about on-site work?
what I miss is the gist. Because
Okay,
you always be
and the gossip and the
dropping tea
drama.
all the time.
And Nadine loves gist.
Oh,
Bro,
loves
I'll be
gist.
going on our head. Did you guys hear about it? I'll be like, what did we hear? What are we talking about? No, that one I miss.
Okay. Now we hear about the good parts of remote work, you know, like what you've mentioned, you know, you are basically at home or wherever you are, you know, doing things. But what about also the flip side? Now you also mentioned, yes, that you don't get to see people as often and things like that, or you don't necessarily get to, in some cases, build that camaraderie, you know, with colleagues that you would see every day. So what are the other things? For example, like, I haven't done remote work yet, but I'm just thinking about even the internet service providers in this country just gives me a bit of
It's a mess.
of some heart palpitations. What other things do remote workers face?
So it's obvious things, the internet, like you mentioned, it's also lights. My friend, so she's working remotely currently for the Christmas holidays. She works in the UK, and she had a meeting, her camera was on, and they took lights.
Yay.
And her manager was holding back her laughter. And she was sat in the darkness. You can imagine how embarrassing that must have been.
Oh.
And they were like, what just happened? They wouldn't understand. So those things happen, you know, light, data, but most especially payments. So those things can be sorted out. You can get a solar panel, inverter. You can have multiple data providers, unfortunately.
Living in Nigeria.
But payments, with that, what I found is people struggle to get on these platforms. You know, Nigeria's reputation outside. So lots of platforms either don't give Nigerians access to their platforms, or where they do, there are all kinds of restrictions. Or if you do get to access and you can receive your money through them, there are high charges because, you know, they have to make something back. The other things are, we did a focus group, and we found that some people would have to talk to their family abroad and say, oh, can you help me collect this money? But nobody abroad wants to do that before you now, you know, mess up my credit or mess up
your
you know,
taxes.
my,
Yes.
exactly. So they're all a bit iffy about that. And it's embarrassing. You don't want to keep on reaching out to someone or having them know like exactly how much you're bringing in. It's a bit awkward. So what we're trying to do is when you're receiving money from abroad, whether it's family, whether it's clients, we don't charge on that because you're actually working hard.
Okay.
So you should enjoy and chop the money that you earn.
All right. So you've just mentioned payments. And honestly, we've spoken about it. Gbemi just spoke about it as well. The embarrassment that some banks cause is absolutely wild. Sometimes it feels like your bank is actually the weapon fashioned against you. What is GrabFi doing differently? And of course, we are just entering the I just got back season and 30 December. When transactions get crazy. So what is GrabFi doing differently to make sure everything is just easier for us all?
Yeah, this was actually my personal project because I could see my cousins and my friends come back. And you know how it's kind of tricky getting a Nigerian bank account. You have to get your NIN, your BVN, all that stuff. And my cousins would have to ask us to give them cash. So they're walking around Lagos with wads of cash in their bags. It's not safe.
Yeah,
And these
it's not
restaurants are not
practical.
smiling. So you're bringing out, 100K wads of cash from your bag? It just doesn't make any sense.
And some places don't even accept cash.
Yes, exactly. Because when
so-
they give you the cash, have you seen the type of notes they give you? It doesn't make any sense. So what we do is you can top up your GrabFi account with dollars. You can also top up in Naira for people who actually live here. And then you can transfer Naira to any Nigerian bank account.
Oh, nice.
So when you're walking around, going around Lagos, you want to pay any vendor, you can do that yourself with your own autonomy. You also have a virtual card so you can pay for your concert tickets, your Uber, your Glovo, whatever's working for you as you move around Lagos. And we're also working on partnerships with data providers.
Okay.
So we have one with a company called AirAllo. They give you like eSIMs.
Okay.
So you can get 30% off them if you have a GrabFi account.
Okay.
And then working with local providers as well. So you have your data
Okay.
and you have your payments. Okay. Yeah.
So what do you think you would want our viewers to know, the key takeaways you'd want our viewers to know about GrabFi?
I would say, honestly, I could yap on and on, but you just have to try it yourself. Try it, see how it works for you. You see my face.
So let me know if you have any issues, which you wouldn't. But definitely try it because it opens you up to the global economy. There's so much happening out there and you don't want to be left behind. Whether that's receiving dollar earnings for whatever you're doing, if you're a creator, if you're a freelancer, if you're just trying to do some odd jobs here and there. If you want to travel and go and see the world, it helps you do that. If you need to pay for subscriptions, or even if you earn in Naira and you need to save your money in a harder currency, so in dollars, that's a good approach to do that. So yeah, try GrabFi. You can see my face.
Is it the
If you have any
website? Is
issues.
it? You say to see my face. Is it like a website? Is it an app? What basically? Is it an app?
So it's an app and there's a website.
Okay,
so you can
great.
sign up on the website or link through it on the website. Download the app on the App Store or the Google Play Store.
What documentation do you need?
You need your ID, your ID and your proof of address.
Okay.
Nigerians don't want to share proof of address. I don't know why.
And remember, GrabFi is GrabFi.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Nadine. It was good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
So what we just sing about next?
Basically, so you won't believe what she did. All right, guys, it's now time for Face It Fridays, brought to you by Beauty by Daz. We have been working with them for a few episodes, and we want to make sure your skin is looking good, all the time. All right, so we are talking about a very important topic today. The importance of sunscreen. It's so important. There's even a song about it. You know that song by Baz Luhrmann, Sunscreen. And the very interesting thing is, I think for a country that has such strong and powerful sun rays, the way we are so disrespectful.
To our skin.
Yes. And disrespectful towards sunscreen is actually amazing. Yes, everybody should be wearing sunscreen. Not like, there's this weird theory that people think if I'm dark, I don't need sunscreen. Everybody
Need, whether
needs
you're a
to
male
wear.
or female.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
in case you're wondering what is Beauty by Daz, they're basically a skincare brand that sells authentic and affordable skincare products in Lagos and the UK. And they're basically focused on helping people achieve healthier, clearer, and more confident skin the right way. Really quickly, you can check out their websites, beautybydaz.com, their IG and Twitter at beautybydazng. They're also on TikTok. They have a YouTube channel. They have a walking store, 175 Ogudu Road, Ogudu City Mall, Lagos. They also have a UK website, beautybydaz.co.uk. Now let's get into the gist of today about sunscreen.
Yep.
I saw something about, if we already spoke about hyperpigmentation a little bit on this show, but if you are treating hyperpigmentation but you're not using sunscreen, then you are basically wasting your time. You are taking one step forward and two steps back. And here's the truth: sunscreen is not optional. Like Toolz said, it's like medicine for your skin. You don't skip your medication when you have to take your medication. So why would you skip your sunscreen if you're serious about taking care of your skin?
Yep. And do you remember that sunscreen is supposed to protect you from the harmful rays of the sun that can, in certain cases, cause skin cancer? So there are lots of people here that are essentially playing with skin cancer because you're not protecting your skin.
We're not trying to scare you, but it's the truth.
It's very true. It's very true. So yeah, it says here, UV rays from the sun trigger melanin production even on cloudy days or when you're indoors or near windows. So essentially, don't just think, it's interesting because I thought a certain way. We learned in the last episode that it's not just when you're going outside.
Yeah,
that you need
could
to wear
be
sunscreen.
indoors,
And
even from the glare from your phone. Exactly.
From the window, the sun rays
To
from
the
your
wall,
window.
sorry.
Yeah. And then,
Sorry, the millennial in me.
Apparently, sunscreen should be reapplied.
Every 2 hours.
Yes, I thought that maybe if you were like on holiday on the beach, out in the sun, maybe that's when you reapply, because I've been like, I use sunscreen, but I use it once a day.
Don't reapply.
So you're saying that every 2-3 hours I'm supposed to reapply? Oh my gosh. You learn new things every day. So it's very, very important to understand that the sun rays can be very, very harmful. There are two main types. UVA rays, they go deep into your skin and cause premature aging, wrinkles, and dullness. And then there are UVB rays. They burn the surface of your skin and trigger excess melanin production. production.
Yeah.
When this happens repeatedly, it leads to hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and an uneven skin tone. So sunscreen isn't just for avoiding sunburn, it's actually protecting your skin from long-term damage.
Very simple. And how to use your sunscreen is super simple. To get full protection, make sure you're using a broad spectrum sunscreen of at least SPF 30 or preferably SPF 50.
Yes.
So on the sunscreen bottle or container, there's always SPF and then a number. Make sure it's at least 30, preferably 50. Okay? That's and also apply it as the last step in your morning routine. About 2 fingers worth. There's always this debate on social media. So people usually sometimes think it's just a dot. A dot is not going to be enough. 2 fingers worth of sunscreen. So here, and then you apply it all over your face. Obviously, some people also say that some sunscreens maybe give them a white cast. There's so many companies now making sunscreens for people of color. I will not give you like a white cast to make you look like a ghost. So make sure you do some research. And I'm sure that if you check the Beauty by Daz website, you'll find various different types of sunscreens from different reputable companies. Very simple.
Yep. And for hyperpigmentation, the best sunscreen to consider are mineral sunscreens, the likes of Meso Aesthetic Pigment Control Sunscreen. I use that, and I love that because it's tinted. So you don't have that white, ghostly, it gives like when it comes out of the bottle, it's actually like brown.
Yeah.
So when you put it on, it goes very well on the skin and it goes in very well, and you don't have that, white cast. So Meso Aesthetic, you should have seen the picture of the product. It's tinted and it gives a full coverage, thereby sitting on your skin and directly blocking UVA and UVB light. Consistency is key.
Very key.
Sunscreen works only when it's used daily.
Say it again.
Only when it is used on a daily basis.
I cannot help but hold my ears like your Nigerian auntie. Listen very carefully.
On a daily basis. Consistent sunscreen use helps prevent existing spots from getting darker and stops new ones from forming. It also helps all your brightening products work better and faster.
Hold that thought. Do you use sunscreen? Do you use sunscreen? Do you use They don't use sunscreen. You better use sunscreen. It's not just for women.
Look, it's not just about going out. Sometimes you go out and you feel like the sun is literally over your head.
Yeah.
So there's the heat, but then there are the rays that
are damaging your skin. Yeah.
So you need to be very, very careful. Once again, make sure you check out Beauty by Daz. They've got lots of fantastic products, not just for the face, lots
for
of
the entire
skincare. Last week we were talking about some of the products that I use, and guess what? We have got a discount code for you.
Yes. OffAir Gang. That's the discount code.
OffAir Gang.
Go to their website, put it in, you get a discount because you are an OffAir Gang member.
Yes.
So yes,
And
shout
we
out
wanna
to
make
Beauty
sure
by
you're good.
Daz for that.
Sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. Okay, all right. So thank you once again to Beauty by Daz. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you use the discount code. And let us know how it goes.
All right. Big thanks to them for supporting this segment of the show. And good luck with your skin journey.
Yes.
It's
On
so hard
that note,
to say goodbye.
we're saying goodbye
Till next year.
temporarily.
We'll be back.
Temporarily.
We'll be back.
I mean, if you want us back, do you want us back?
Subscribe.
Yes? Oh, no. All right. So, yes, honestly, a big thank you to our team, first and foremost. Thank you.
The ones that did not give us headache.
And we would definitely appreciate you. And of course, our sponsors. Oh my gosh. Honestly, without our sponsors, this season wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
And remember, this is our first season back on YouTube. So
I
honestly,
know.
without
After
our
like
sponsors,
3 years.
this would have happened.
Yeah.
Shout out to Guinness. Shout out to Money Point. Shout out to
Jay's
Diner. Shout out to
Beauty by Daz.
Haga. GrabFi. We also did stuff with Bella Ninja.
Yeah.
She-Tank.
Yeah, shout out to
gosh, I
all
hope I haven't
of you.
forgotten anybody.
I hope we've not forgotten anyone. And a shout out to OffAir Gang for watching, for
Yes,
accepting
yes,
us, for
yes,
forgiving
yes.
us. Shout out to you.
Shout out you. No. Can we do this? Wait, show me how to do it.
I don't know which one it is. They mean
Who's the
different
Gen Z
things.
person? Is it like this?
Is it? They said, okay, one is 8 and one is Clark.
No, but
I don't
what
even
is
know
it?
which one
it's
it
like
is.
It's like the fingers. Okay, we need to go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back before you know it.
Yes.
Be good and continue to tag us on Twitter. Let us know what you want us to talk about for next season.
Have a fun, dirty December, but keep it safe. Don't go and catch pregnancy. Good luck to you. I wish you all the best. All right. Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Look at me. I've already moved my mic. I'm closed for the day. Oh.
Merry Christmas. Happy New
I'm
Year.
off in my shoe.
Have a fabulous 2026. We love you. Mwah. But
More
we might be
money.
back before
Be
2026.
safe. Be safe. Be safe. Things are a bit crazy right now in the country. And we probably didn't talk about it enough.
Her shoe.
I said I've closed. I'm off in my shoe.